I do want to talk about Foreshadow though, because you got to be involved with that, and how did that kind of help shape some of the ways that you look back at Henry and his journey?
Jesus, there's so much I can say about this. I suppose, like I say, like, seeing the first Shadow definitely qualified a lot of the beliefs that I had about Henry. You know, I think whenever you play a character, particularly when you're sort of building a character, you have to fall in love with them, you have to know them, you have to be able to empathize with them. And so the first Shadow really gave me a lot, really sort of drove home my empathy for Henry. Because this was a lot of stuff that I'd sort of just thought about on my own and maybe discussed with a few people, but had never sort of had it presented to me in front of me. So, you know, so Sonia Friedman produces that show. She also produces Cursed Child as well, and a lot of other amazing shows, both in the West End and on Broadway. Sonia produced a show that I was in 10 years ago at the Phoenix Theatre in London, which is where the first Shadow started. So I walked into that theatre already having all this memory and like all this emotion and all this feeling, and then seeing a character that, you know, I know and I love, you know, be presented to me in such a beautifully raw and honest way. I was just, again, moved to tears. So it was a very emotional experience, and one I'm so grateful for. But yeah, it was also, you know, it's also a trip to see that. Like, that's wild, you know, so it's good.